Over to you, Rahul. We're all very keen to learn about Metaverse, and Reggie sir mentioned yesterday during the session that we are live streaming all the sessions on Metaverse. So that is something very intriguing for our audience, and over to you to listen more about it.
Great opportunity. I'm obliged, privileged to be here. Everybody spoke a lot about technology. How many of you really are from tech? How many from marketing? Raise the hands who understand technology. Okay. And many are from operations, right? Huh? Looks like a lot of people from field services, operations. So I'll try to make it more simplified. My name is Rrahul, and I'm the founder of a company called 911 Metaverse. And we call it 911 because it's a helpline in the US. So we work with clients all over the world, give them help, instant help, like 911 on Metaverse projects. Incidentally, a friend of mine also calls me 911. Whenever he's in trouble, he gives me a call. That's also one reason why this company's name is 911. Metaverse has not come into the limelight just in the last 1 year. Metaverses have existed for a very long time. And Metaverse or immersive experiences go hand in hand. I'll explain what is immersive experience. Many of you would have known about augmented reality. हम लोग phone लेते हैं, we scan the QR code, and then we have this 3D object. It could be any 3D object that can be superimposed using our mobile camera. So augmented reality तो 1960-65 से चल रही है, कोई ऐसा नया नहीं था. वर्चुअल रियलिटी तो उससे भी ज़्यादा पॉपुलर थी. हम लोग VR हेडगियर लगाते हैं. आप सब तो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, पावर ट्रांसमिशन और टैंजिबल इंडस्ट्री से आते हो. इनफैक्ट आप लोग की इंडस्ट्री तो सबसे पहले एम्ब्रेस करी थी वर्चुअल रियलिटी. IT वाले.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Hindi.
Yeah, we have some international guests,
some are
so
also,
please,
okay, cool.
yeah, English would be
Okay,
preferred. Yeah.
How many times you get a chance to speak in Hindi? Okay. After the session, we'll talk Hindi also. Yeah. So your general industry, tangible hardware industry, meaning the field services, have already used virtual reality and embraced for a very long time. And what has really inspired me when it comes to the existence of the metaverse, the today's metaverse, of why I chose my career at the age of 40, because I come from an enterprise tech sales background. I've been an entrepreneur for 17 years. I've worked in over 25 countries. And for me to change from an enterprise SaaS kind of a business to a immersive tech, creative business, the inspiration was that this is truly, not only it is exciting, it has got a very, very big vision behind it. Virtual reality always created virtual reality experiences, but those experiences were inside. Meaning that you have a machine, you create some kind of a 3D environment on a VR headgear, but only few of your people could see it. Because that was IP of the company. Meaning a Siemens creates some machine VR. They will never give it to me. They'll hide it from the world. They will not even show it to people who are not from that department for some reason. Which to me, I could never understand, but it is what it is. Metaverse gives us the opportunity to put the same 3D content more in the creator's economy. Meaning now you can monetize that content. See, that is the difference between what is virtual reality and what is metaverse. Now, to do monetization of content means what? So you have a machine, some machine, take a caterpillar, take a power transmission tower, take anything, take a transformer. Because you're from utility industry, you have so many equipments. I'll take just one or two. And now gamify that. Meaning you have created a transformer game and you're monetizing it. You're simply creating some game around it. Put 1 to 5 avatars. Some Chotu, some Motu, some big, some small, some ugly, some something. Huh? And put that and now gamify it. When you gamify, now people can come and first they can enjoy the content. That's one part of it. The second part, which is a very interesting yet good use case, is you have made this machine, the 3D model, in a metaverse, and you want people to come and collaborate when it comes to product designing. So number of people can come and start to do designing. Design it together. The metaverse platforms are providing that opportunity to the businesses. To simplify this, I'll give you a simple example. How many of you go to websites? Everybody goes to website. Is website owned by one company? No. Some websites are made on WordPress. Some are made by some software company. Some are made by some Shopify. Each one of you go to some website. Similarly, there are multiple types of metaverses. There's no one metaverse. The confusion probably was when everybody thought that metaverses can be accessed only on virtual reality headgear. You know why everybody thought so? Because everybody thinks that metaverse is all virtual reality. No. Virtual reality is virtual reality, and you need a virtual reality headgear to go and access content. For metaverses, you don't need virtual reality headgear. Mark Zuckerberg was selling Oculus that day. He went on an ad spree, spent like 100 million. Everybody thought now Oculus is metaverse because Facebook is Meta. He's such a big man, na? He just carried. He said, okay, now this is metaverse. Everybody thought, oh, for this we need, for VR we need, Oculus we need for us to access metaverse. No. Metaverses, 90% of metaverses do not require a VR headgear. It's easier to create experiences, it's easier to create content on the metaverse compared to creating the similar content on a virtual reality headgear. I must say half the effort is less when it comes to you thinking of creating. So training is a good use case. Now, Vandana, can you just go to the next slide of use cases, yeah? Yeah, we have covered this one. And one more thing, now you just may not have your experience in the metaverse, like Rahul comes to some website. Rahul can see company X, like your company. I can go your company products, I can see them, whether it's a virtual store, whether your product demo, whether some 3-4 people are talking about your product and collaborating, on the content. I walk a few steps from there, and I can see your products, like your shop. It's a free will navigation. It's a world, metaverse, parallel universe. It does not have a boundary. Like Mother Earth, we have limited land. We don't have infinite land. We have a finite land on Mother Earth. But when it comes to the metaverse, we will have different types of metaverses, meaning that companies can collaborate with each other and create a mall, create their own experiences together. Like 5 of you are doing some JV, and you're trying to build something. Now you can all come together and create digital twin that all 5 can use. But all 5 may have a different purpose for it. You may not all work 5 together on one use case. So, of course, in the energy power utility sector, there are multiple use cases. Just a couple of them we found out, and we didn't find them out on ChatGPT, I promise you. I didn't go to ChatGPT to get this information. So, if we go to ChatGPT, I think we'll get much more. So, find out, training, education is very important use case. You have got this virtual stores and people collaborating on that could be a very good use case. And the use case is always going to be defined between the two options, and this esteemed panelists, people who have been speaking about blockchain and Web3, with due respect, that there are always going to be two types of metaverses. One is going to be the one powered by blockchain, and one is also something called the centralized metaverses. So if you do not want to monetize your content, you must always go for a centralized metaverse experience, that you could host it on a centralized server and don't use blockchain for that. So there are these very important things. So a couple of things to reiterate, because after that I want to just run through a few videos for you and not just, talk. I thought, that's why I was taking a break and just telling Vandana, saying, hey, I need some help, Give me a few videos here so that not only I show you content, but real action, action things. All right, so a couple of things. One, we don't need a VR headgear for using or for getting into the metaverse, number one. We also don't need blockchain every time, but here we have an option. We can always go for a blockchain-enabled metaverse, or we can go for a centralized metaverse. And thirdly, very important is, like you collaborate in business, please try to find ways to collaborate in the metaverse with businesses. This will really open up a lot of opportunity for you. And not only that, you can also involve your consumers, you can involve your suppliers, you can involve your employees, and all of you can collaborate together on the Metaverses platform. Vandana, over to the next one. This is a couple of videos, just 2 or 3 of them. I want to just show you how it looks like to be in a VR, how it looks like, and how augmented reality is also being used, because this was one idea I got when I was just listening to a few people about, about things. So please, let's just look at this example.
Your one-stop solution maintenance provider. We accelerate the innovation ecosystem and culture. Unleash our creativity and passion. Let us introduce you to GMF 4.0. The next generation of industrial revolution, a new big thing for the MRO industry. Are you ready? We implement augmented reality for maintenance process and training purposes to intensify the maintenance quality and serve the best for our loyal customer. Augmented reality enhance our view experience with real-time superimposed digital information. One of the implementation of augmented reality is for the special tool for removal of oil inlet cover. In the application, we can see the tool's CAD model, how it works, and the most important thing is provide the maintenance manual as the guidance. This technology increases the efficiency and effectiveness of maintenance process, reduce human error, build the safety culture, and preserve quality compliance. We do the best for our loyal customers. Additionally, the implementation of augmented reality is for training purposes. It enables the task guidance for novice technicians in real-world environment. It helps us to make learning processes easier as it is based on an interactive experience. Wow, AR makes things easier. Augmented reality for training enhances the user's ability to understand the tool mechanism based on the maintenance manual. Practice makes perfect. The basic of practice built by fast adaptation of exponential learning. Industrial Revolution 4.0 changes our way of working. We are continuously striving for greatness in operational excellence. GMF 4.0, the art of perfection.
Before we play the next one, just a very quick insight into what's really happening here. High value assets or assets which are not which are not generally required to be maintained, but are high value and also high risk. You may want to utilize augmented reality to creating small business cases and yet create an impact when it comes to just doing it correctly the first time. Next one. No, doing the next one, the MR, mixed reality. See, this is the reason why I want to be always hands-on. Trust me. Standing here waiting, not being hands-on is so much. Okay. Yes, sir. Like the way you are just predicting them in AI, I will answer that. You are just visually going to predict it, that's all. Yeah? This is a good example of mixed reality. Please take a look at it. This will be very, very useful doing simulations on mixed reality. All of the, you can reduce the volume of this and so I can talk. So what's really happening here is that you have all gotten 3D content. Every business, as far as my knowledge, common sense is that every of you will have some 3D assets in your business. What we're doing here is we're just creating a system by which you can collaborate with your 3D assets. And when you do it either on the mixed reality or you do it on the Metaverse platform, or a web-based system, all of that is now made possible, and you could achieve that pretty fast. My last video today for this, and after that, of course, everybody is here, and we also have to ask some questions. So last video is going to be collaboration on the content. So Vandana, we can play that one.
What if there was a better way to collaborate? A better way to build and work together? A way that brought us closer, as if we were sitting next to each other, face to face. What if our creativity could burst to life in the space around us? Spatial is a collective computing environment that lets teams visualize their thoughts in the room around them.
Hi, Mike. Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
So whether you're on a desktop computer or scribbling notes on your phone, all your digital devices are seamlessly tied together into an infinite workspace. You can manifest your ideas before your eyes by just saying them, and in a click, expand them with the power of all the world's information. Using augmented reality's infinite canvas, pixels become tactile, letting you manipulate them like clay.
Hey, buddy.
We believe digital and physical worlds should live in harmony together. You can sketch ideas out on paper, or have them exist digitally. Spatial brings people and ideas together into a single shared environment, letting us work together in profound new ways. So whether your teams are spread around the world, or you're exploring new worlds, Whether you're in a fancy AR headset or connecting from a regular PC, anybody can join the conversation and bring their ideas to the table.
Follow what you said. Can you repeat?
In 2D or 3D, from home or work, beyond the confines of space and traditional computing,
There's something in the
we can work together in ways we never thought possible
I also can't hear clearly.
and unlock the power of our collective intelligence as we move from personal computing
Yes.
to the world's first
I was eager
collective
to meet you
computer.
and to meet Michael. Hope you guys are doing well.
Welcome to the future
It's
of
great to see
collaboration.
Sorry you could not be on site.
Yeah,
Incredible. I want to sincerely thank Shashi and Mr. Raji, personal gratitude for inviting me here. Thank you, panelists and guests. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Have a good evening.